A lot of Tucson 911 callers are still waiting several minutes to talk to police, but the numbers have drastically improved. News 4 Tucson Sam Salzwedel has an update now on the public safety problem that we've been tracking since last year.
If you call 911 in Tucson, the person who answers the phone probably won't help the way you want. The call is usually transferred to police or fire. At the end of 2017, the city started an ambitious consolidation plan to eliminate that transfer. The wait times aren't as bad, but the latest numbers show it's still going to be a long time before they stop transferring calls.
You have reached the Tucson Police Department's Emergency Communication Call Center.
When we call 911, we need help. And when it doesn't come or you put on hold, it's very frustrating.
I never expected to get into a queue.
That was last year. The News 4 Tucson investigators broke the story that 911 callers were waiting a dangerously long time for police to even answer the phone. The most dangerous 1% of calls are put in a priority queue. Now those calls are answered almost immediately, but the lower priority calls have been the bigger problem. In April 2018, 32% of callers were waiting more than 1 minute. Now they're a lot better. In July of this year, only 16% of callers are waiting more than 30 seconds. Angel Spencer is an administrator at the Public Safety Communications Department.
We are very satisfied with the current numbers and the performance increase that we have experienced over the past year and a half. By no means is this where we really want to be still.
There are still potentially dangerous calls holding more than 6 minutes. In April, a domestic violence call, an argument between a wife and husband, waited 6 minutes and 38 seconds. More recently, in June, a trespassing call took 6 minutes and 27 seconds to answer.
Every single call that comes in through the 911 phone system could ultimately or potentially rather escalate.
All the employees are supposed to get cross-trained so the call taker can answer the phone and deal with police and fire emergencies. But the number of transfers is not decreasing. If you compare January 2018 and January 2019, 27,517 calls were transferred in January 2018. 28,268 calls were transferred in January of the next year. That's only a 2.7% change in calls transferred. Every month when 2018 and 2019 are compared, there's little change in the number of calls transferred. In July, comparing 2018 and 2019, there was only a 1.5% change. The plan is to eliminate the transfer, but that's not happening.
Our cross-training is just not where it needs to be yet. This takes time.
For a new hire, it's about 7 months of training. The wait times are better, but the department's still pursuing the goal of consolidation.
A year from now, it's going to look a lot more the way that it's supposed to look in regards to efficiencies.
The department is still hiring as fast as they can train new employees. The latest round of applications just closed this week. If you have a story you'd like us to investigate, email investigators@KVOA.com or call 955-4444. Investigating for you, Sam Salzwedel, News 4 Tucson.